Today I'm in a foreign country and I'm going to do a shed bash. Here I am at Wrexham General Station. So I'm going to follow the instructions and I'm going to go to Wrexham shed. Here we've got the exit to Wrexham shed. So I'm going to look at the instructions and follow them as much as I can. It would originally be known as a kid, Wrexham Rhosddu. Now, the Welsh people are going to excuse me here. It's pronounced something like Rhosddu, but I can't quite get it. So the instructions will come out of the station and turn right into Mould Lane. This is Mould Lane, and the next step is to turn right, first right, into Crispen Lane. So I'm hoping that this is going to be Crispen Lane here now. I don't see any signs.
Upon editing, I did find that the lane was named. If you look just to the left centre, you'll see that Crispen Lane is named there.
And actually there were two sets of instructions for this. I'm going to assume this is because it says run parallel with the railway, and that's what I'm doing. This is Wrexham General Station, and there's a unit there, 005, which is, I don't know which platform it's on, but platform 4 used to be another station, I believe. So the instructions told me to turn right outside the main entrance, the GWR station, and turn right into Mull Road, crossing the railway. It also then says leave the downside of Wrexham General Station or Wrexham Exchange Station by the joint approach. And the instructions are just the same from there. Make your way along Crispen Lane, running parallel to the railway, and a broad path leads up a short bank opposite the end of this road. It says walking time 10 minutes. So I'm sure things are going to have changed. I never actually remember doing this shed as a kid, so it's going to be a lot of guesswork on my behalf. But I know roughly the directions that I've got to do, and it's got to be at the side of the running line. I'm still running parallel with the line, making my way down Crispen Lane. This shed was originally opened by the Wrexham Mould and Connors Quay Railway, and it became a Great Central shed. And then in 1923 the Great Central Railway was taken over by LNER. So we had the strange unknown thing of a Welsh shed belonging to the London and North Eastern Railway. So it was visible from the line, this shed. And I'm coming towards the end of Crispen Lane now, so I would assume the path would have been up that path but looks to still be there, but I don't know. So Crispen Lane does continue down here, so I haven't reached the end yet. The excitement would be building though. The shed was originally allocated the 6E depot code, but then it changed to the 84K when it went into the western region. Now it bends a little bit the road here. I'm assuming that I can't be far off the original path that led to the shed. It was a broad path apparently. I may have done this shed before, but to be honest I don't exactly remember. It was a long time ago though. These houses wouldn't have been here at the time, so I'm assuming that this would have been round about where the entrance to the path was, and I think it would lead to where those houses are there on the opposite side of the road there. I'm just going to cross over here, see if I can find anything that indicates there was a shed here, but I very, very much doubt it. It closed a long time ago, I think about 1960, this one.
When I reread the instructions, I realised that the broad path leads up a short bank opposite the end of Crispen Lane, so the entrance would have been right across the road from here.
I'm going to turn right here because it's taking me away from the line. I want to get back to the line. I'm going to assume then that the shed was down this way. Brunel Court, that's a bit of a clue, isn't it? Brunel Court. Seems to be a ginnel there between the houses, I think. Oh no, there's one. There's a ginnel. See if I can get back to the line. Otherwise I'm going to assume that this was... Oh, that's a big dog. That's a very big dog. So I'm going to assume this would have been the site of the goods yard and the shed itself. There's a train just going over in the distance there now, so I'm very, very close next to the running line now. Yeah, this is as far as I'm going, because I'm sure the shed would have been in this general area. So thanks for joining me again. This is the end of the visit to Wrexham. Before I do that, I've got to walk past this vicious dog again. So I hope you enjoyed that little jaunt, and I'll be joining you again soon with another video in the not too distant future. So thanks very much, and bye for now.
Looking at this 1938 map, I can see I was basically in the right place. If you look at the bottom of the map, you can see, although it's not named, you can see Crispen Lane coming up there. So across the road, through those houses, would have led me to the place where it's now marked as locomotive works, but that was the shed. This is just to put the bib and braces on the location. If you look on the before and after views, you can see the route that I took to get to the shed. And I don't think I was very, very far out when I got there.